bring in Shaun Waterman now. He's a journalist primarily concerned with cybersecurity and counter-terrorism. Shaun, I'm really glad to have your company because this was an interesting speech as far as the president's pivot away from focusing on foreign terrorists and highlighting homegrown threats. Talk us through what he had to say and what you made of those comments.
Well, they were quite brief, but, he did say that the intelligence community is currently assessing that the greatest terrorist threat is from domestic violent extremists. And I mean, this is interesting to me because, over the years that it was waging its global war on Islamist extremism and Islamic terrorism, the United States built an extremely large and expensive and really quite effective machinery for monitoring people, expressing this ideology and prosecuting, sometimes perhaps entrapping some of those people. And that, it sounded to me like that machinery is now going to be turned on the, domestic, the white supremacists and the domestic extremists on the right wing. And that will be, that will be interesting to see how that plays out.
How do you think that will play out? It's in stark contrast to how we saw his predecessor, Donald Trump, court that side of politics. Has there been any reaction from the public about those comments?
Well, the reaction's mainly focused on, quite understandably, I think, on as your correspondent just mentioned, this is basically a plan to transform America into a European-style social democracy. So, that's where the reaction has focused so far. But look, the rhetoric it's fine to say, we're going to take these domestic extremists just as seriously as we took Al-Qaeda. But I mean, are they going to have FBI informants in these little militia groups? In the Proud Boys, are they gonna try and foment plots as they did, amongst groups of, frankly, some of them were deranged or just very naive, kind of Islamic Walter Mitties. How are they going to handle this? We'll have to see how that plays out, and that the reaction will come, I think, to the actions, not to the rhetoric, if that makes sense.
It is an interesting shift, and we appreciate your time with regards to that. Shaun Waterman, thanks so much for talking to TRT World.